How "Let's Go Brandon" became code for insulting Joe Biden. And again. And oh, same headline. Multiple news organizations all running with the same exact story, same exact day. It's almost as if there's actually very few newsmakers giving the same directives to parrot.
This is real. Listen to the experts.
Yeah, this.
Delta variant. Delta variant.
The media is losing its mind over.
As you can hear the chants from the crowd. Let's go, Brandon.
With CNN analyst Joe Lockhart comparing the slogan to ISIS, the KKK, or Nazis. Never mind, it was a reporter who created the phrase by covering up what was actually said. Speaking of actually said,
I'm going to say one thing. Trump.
France. Here, listen to it.
So again, the MSM will lose their minds over a PG way to criticize the current administration, but gleefully join in during the last administration, not mincing words.
So people tuning in to see Blackish will have to watch a racist.
Well, Jesus Christ, of course he's racist. He's been racist from day one.
I don't think that should surprise anybody given how virulently racist he is today.
He is a vile man.
Take note, if you're not looking outside of corporate-controlled media, then you're not getting news, you're getting propaganda.
CBS Health Watch, sponsored by Pfizer. Anderson Cooper 360. Brought to you by Pfizer.
And after the upset in Virginia, MSNBC anchor Tiffany Cross blames white supremacy for the win.
This is about the fact that a good chunk of voters out there are okay with white supremacy. Let's call a thing a thing. Actually, scratch that. They are more than okay.
CNN echoes the sentiment.
Let's be clear, some of it was dog whistle.
Yeah.
Right? Some of it was dog whistle racism.
Is this white supremacy? A historic win for Winsome Sears, Virginia's first black lieutenant governor. Or the Cuban-American Jason Miyares, the state's newest attorney general. And since it was missing from the media, let's give this the celebratory coverage it deserves.
I'm here because you put your trust in me. That's the only reason I'm here. What you are looking at is the American dream. I want to finish up by thanking you, Jesus. How sweet it is.
So how does Sears react to the negativity?
They're dangerous to our national security because stoking that kind of soft white nationalism eventually leads to the hardcore stuff.
I wish Joy Reid would invite me on her show. Let's see if she's woman enough to do that. I'd go in a heartbeat and we have a real discussion without Joy speaking about me behind my back, if you will. She talks about white supremacy. Does she know that I ran against a white supremacist? I mean, Joy, come on, get your facts straight and then come talk to me.
And while Rochelle Walensky is MSM's fave jab rep, did any of those talking heads ever ask her what percentage of those in the CDC itself have been injected?
What percent of CDC employees are vaccinated?
We're actively encouraging vaccination in all of our employees and doing a lot of education and outreach in order to get our agency fully vaccinated.
And but the percent?
I don't have that for you today.
Let's circle back to this media hoax. The U.S. Border Patrol agents whipping Haitians. Horrified, Secretary Mayorkas said the results of the investigation would be available by the end of the week. That was about 5 weeks ago. Shouldn't DHS correct the record? Clear the names of the falsely accused? We certainly got no apologies from the media, now did we? Speaking of hoaxes, how the MSM handled the Trump-Russian collusion story might go down in history as its most obvious malfeasance yet, as the source of the Steele dossier has now been arrested, charged with lying to the FBI, and now an unveiled 39-page indictment gives a more clear picture of claims allegedly built on rumors and lies with connections to the Clinton campaign. Bringing you what's ignored, sensationalized, unbalanced, misleading, or just plain false. That's your media malfeasance for the week. For KLIM.News, I'm Christy Lee.